Hey guys, welcome back to Restoration Rescue. I'm Chris, and in this week, we're gonna be rolling this cab back over to do some floors. All right, so welcome back. Last week we were knocking out the bottom cab support over here. So we did it over here, and just when I did it, got it all nice and welded in. It's nice and strong. This thing really isn't going anywhere. But make sure you guys wear your safety equipment because it did save my life this week. It probably saved me from not losing my hand. So I was wearing a glove. The grinder had jumped and it cut me pretty deep, even through the glove. But thank God for Tim. He makes me wear this stuff, and you guys should too. It'll save you and maybe save some limbs. But in today's video, what we're gonna be knocking out is we're gonna get first thing first, we're gonna get this thing down, back like it's supposed to be, and then we're gonna start working on some of this rust and getting rid of some of these holes. All right, so we have the cab back upright. We have it back on our support. We had to shim it a little bit because I had it set up on the cab mount holes rather than just on the supports where it should have been. So now what we're gonna do, what we did next is we came out and we ripped out all the old rubber and we ripped out a little bit of a piece here to see how bad the rocker is. And as you can see, it's shot as well as part of this floor. So that's gonna need to get cut out. But now what we need to do is we're gonna come over here, we're gonna use this spot welder tool. So you can see what we need to do first is we're gonna grind it down so we see exactly where the spot welds are. Then you drill a pilot hole and then you come in and this thing presses in. Oh, if I don't break my hand, comes in and it spins. So we're gonna try and cut this out. We're gonna try and cut out a lot of the floor. We're gonna try and get to welding today, but it is gonna take a while to get all this dirty metal out and start lining up and grinding in the right new metal. So let's start grinding this metal away. So you can see how good our floor is. The floor up here is pretty good. The rocker, I think we could save it. What do you guys think? Just kidding, this thing is horrible. So this is gonna get cut out. We have a panel from LMC trucks that goes all the way from the back, all the way to the front for the interior. But what we're gonna come back out here and talk to is about this outer piece and a little bit of this inner piece right here. You can see that it's cracked and cut right here. So we have a panel that goes there. And this panel, and it's stamped nicely for us that it's the right side, but it goes back in here, behind here, and then we have this panel that comes out and it sits right here. This obviously has to be grinded away because we don't want to weld over here and it would change our gapping for our door, but it kind of lines up here like this, and we definitely don't want to have it on the same line because then it can twist like that nice and easy if you weld right here. So what we're going to do next is we're going to come in here and we're going to start grinding away this metal after we unbolt these 4 bolts. This doesn't really be needed right now, but we're going to unbolt these bolts and we're going to start like just cutting away this bad metal so that we can do something about it. But we don't want to come up too high, obviously. As you can see in here, there's these nuts and you can see they move. They're in a box that's right back here, and the higher you go, the closer you get to it. If you hit it, they're just going to fall out and then you can never get them back in. So let's go ahead. We're going to take our grinder and grind right along this line and get rid of this crappy metal.